Remember to be kind with your words, especially to yourself. Savor everything, cling to nothing, live now, because living then won't be any better. A paranoid is someone who knows a little of what's going on. Stop trying to create a new you around the same old people. And regulation entails organizational effectiveness, a chain of command, and a structure for logistical support. To be wealthy and honored in an unjust society is a disgrace. If you think you have enough knowledge, you are still ignorant. Always be a learner. It's hard not to feel happy when you make someone smile. Keep working hard and you can get anything that you want. Stop doing what is easy or popular. Start doing what is right. The invariable mark of wisdom is to see the miraculous in the common. When we are most alone is when we embrace another's loneliness. Imagination is the highest form of research. If freedom is short of weapons, we must compensate with willpower. If at first you don't succeed, destroy all evidence that you tried. Travel light, live light, spread the light, be the light. The enlightened ruler is heedful, and the good general full of caution. I cried because I had no shoes until I met a man who had no feet. One need not destroy one's enemy. One need only destroy his willingness to engage. But truly, if I were not Alexander, I would be Diogenes. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist, and right. In warfare, there are no constant conditions. He who can modify his tactics in relation to his opponent will succeed and win. Not knowing you can't do something is sometimes all it takes to do it. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. What is of the greatest importance in war is extraordinary speed. One cannot afford to neglect opportunity. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. Communism is the final logic of the dehumanization of man. When we embrace who we are, the world embraces us right back. There are two ways of spreading light: to be the candle or the mirror that reflects it. Your life has a limit, but knowledge has none. If you use what is limited to pursue what has no limit, you will be in danger. Never say anything about yourself you don't want to come true. When the position is such that neither side will gain by making the first move, it is called temporizing ground. I'd rather hear an ugly truth rather than an obscure lie. Grace isn't a little prayer you chant before receiving a meal. It's a way to live. If ignorant both of your enemy and yourself, you are certain to be in peril. When we're connected to others, we become better people. You see me walking away, I see myself walking towards greatness. From a certain point onward, there's no longer any turning back. All religions, arts, and sciences are branches of the same tree. And if my heart be scarred and burned, the safer I for all I learned. When pure sincerity forms within, it is outwardly realized in other people's hearts. Many things that don't really mean so much of anything are wonderful. You are never too old to set another goal, or to dream a new dream. Being born is like being kidnapped and then sold into slavery. I don't think there's anything wrong with telling the truth. I know it isn't fashionable. Unthinking respect for authority is the greatest enemy of truth. It takes writing 1 billion bad words before you get to the good ones. Where you are in a few months depends on what you do today. Good order results spontaneously when things are let alone. We are products of our past, but we don't have to be prisoners of it. Be bold. Don't be shy to say no to the future you don't like. If you concentrate on small, manageable steps, you can cross unimaginable distances. So long as you fight the darkness, you stand in the light. I never said it would be easy. I only said it would be worth it. The world changes. We do not. Therein lies the irony that kills us. Honest is how I want to look. The truth doesn't glitter and shine. Distance sometimes lets you know who is worth keeping and who is worth letting go. I always felt like you had to be important to have enemies. The terrible thing about the quest for truth is that you find it. Truth is what your contemporaries let you get away with. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. Silence is nice to have if you wanted it, but maddening if you didn't. If tomorrow were never to come, it would not be worth living today. Whatever is going to happen will happen, whether we worry or not. Truth is as straight as an arrow, while a lie swivels like a snake. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. Flow with whatever may happen, and let your mind be free. It's better this way, sister. There's more to life than staying safe. True goodness springs from a man's own heart. All men are born good. There is little success where there is little laughter. Everything has its beauty, but not everyone sees it. All I do is lie, and that has made me immune to compliments. Knowledge is responsibility, which is why people resist knowledge. If you really want something, you can figure out how to make it happen. Without knowing the force of words, it is impossible to know more. Conformity teaches us the value of our precious worth. Reason may be employed to support faith as well as to destroy it. It's often only in the lies we refuse to speak that any truth can be heard at all. 10 seconds, that's all it takes for life to throw you a curveball. People are the most difficult thing in the world to change. I do not believe in taking the right decision. I take a decision and make it right. I have given my word that only death will take me from you. If it keeps you happy, keep it quiet. As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. I would never die for my beliefs, because I might be wrong. An unexciting truth may be eclipsed by a thrilling falsehood. The best way to cheer yourself is to cheer somebody else up. Nothing isn't better or worse than anything. Nothing is just nothing. The desire to reach for the stars is ambitious. The desire to reach hearts is wise. I finally figured out the only reason to be alive is to enjoy it. Just go with it, he thought. You won't figure out anything if you give in to fear. We are all worms, but I do believe that I am a glowworm. Do not use life to give life to death. Do not use death to bring death to life. The journey is what brings us happiness, not the destination. Faster, faster, until the thrill of speed overcomes the fear of death. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Supreme excellence consists of breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting,